Hey YouTube, Mr. Motor Geek 101 here. We're kind of in a small gun mode recently here. So today we decided to get out the Colt 25 spring airsoft pistol. Again, I don't do a lot of airsoft reviews, but when you get a novelty pistol like this or something special, you know, you got to do a review on it. So here it is. This is the Colt 25 pistol. Really low FPS because it is a collector gun, not a war gun. It's 180 FPS with 12 gram BBs. So there it is. With the gun, you get 2 magazines. These are around 17 round magazines, and they fit flush into the bottom of the gun there. To remove the magazine, you see that little knob there. You push that in, and the gun releases the mag. And there you go. So you got 2 magazines. Comes with 500 rounds, 12 grams. This gun is better with 12 gram BBs. It's pretty inaccurate, but is a fun gun. It's a 2-inch barrel, about 2 inches, maybe 2.5. So, you know, don't expect to hit stuff from really far away with it. Cool features about this gun. Safety. It's back here. That's really convenient. If you have a real one of these, that safety is really easy to operate. You know, you're holding it, safety off. Fire. Cool gun. Really cool gun. Here, let me give you a little bit of the motion here, if the camera will let me. There it is. Then you can lock the gun back into place like that. There is no slide release. It's kind of built into the trigger. There's a little bit of a pull, and that shuts the slide. If you hold it back, and then let it go. Slide release, and then the rest of the way fires it. As you can see, the spring is right in there. Sometimes you will get a jammed BB in the top here. Right, here, let me see if I can get the slide locked back. Right in the top there, in that clear area, is where you'll get BBs locked. They'll jam up in there. So my suggestion is to already have the gun cocked prior to sticking the magazine in. That way when you stick the mag in, you can really quick with the slide to get the one BB you want in without getting too much in. So there's that. It's a nice little gun. It fits in your hand, you know. If you've seen the Sheeling potato gun video, it's a little bit bigger. The grips are a little fatter, and it's a little bigger, but it is a cool gun. The cool thing about this gun is it's made in the Philippines, as you see there, not China, so I already love it. Cheap, under $20, and it's a cool collector gun. I bought this gun at Walmart about 3 years ago. They don't sell it there anymore, but I'm sure you can find it on pyramidair.com or something like that. And I'm not a fan of clear guns. I never did like a clear gun. But this clear has a really nice look to it, in my opinion. I've never bought a clear airsoft gun except this one. This is the only clear airsoft gun I've ever bought. I've had it for a long time. It's got cool grips on it. Colt grips. That's the interesting thing. A lot of people think that Colt is this super American company and that they were only made in America and yada yada yada. No, Colt, the company, was American, but a lot of their guns were made in the Philippines. And if I'm correct, I believe Joseph or Moses Browning, one of the guys who was Browning, designed the Colt M1911. I'm not totally sure, so don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure Browning made this gun and the M1911 and then sold the blueprints and the patents to Colt in the early 1900s, I believe. But yeah, so these guns are made in the Philippines. It's an American gun, you know. They were in the service for a long time, the M1911s. This is the Colt 25. The M1911s were in World War II, and, you know, obviously wars like that, and some of the special forces still might use an M1911, but a more modern model of this gun. But the reason this is a 25, not a 45, is because it's a 25 caliber gun. You have the Colt 45, M1911. The M1911 is the model number. And then this Colt 25 is a 25 caliber. So that's why it's called the Colt 25. These magazines, airsoft, we're going back to airsoft, hold about 17 rounds. I'm not going to recommend using a speed loader on this gun. Speed loaders are pretty difficult with this gun because the magazines are so small, and sorry about that. The magazines are so small, and the spring is really soft in there that the BBs will just fall right out if you try to use a speed loader. So I'd recommend hand loading these. Again, this isn't a gun you're going to shoot, you know, 500 rounds out of in a day. You probably shoot 20, 30 rounds out of it just because it's a fun little gun. It's not by any means war appropriate. In my opinion, if you're going to play airsoft in a war, you're going to want to at least have a 350 FPS gun. I mean, that's what I'd recommend. We've shot M16s back in my day, Echo 1 M16s that were in the 400 to 500 FPS range. So this would definitely not do the trick unless you want to hold them at gunpoint. And even then, I've shot myself with this at gunpoint, and it doesn't hurt that bad. So I'm not going to recommend this for war, but it is a very collectible pistol, and it's a very high-quality pistol, you know. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of plastic guns because they're known for being bad quality, but this is actually pretty nice quality. Like I said, I've had it for a long time, haven't had any problems with it, so, you know, it's a good gun. Other than the jam, it does jam, like I said, in the top here a little bit, and since it is a clear gun, that's very easy to do. All you do is take your magazine out, toss that aside, and just clear it. Go like this, and they'll roll right out of the magazine slot. In the bottom there, you can see straight through the top. They'll fall right out of here and down the magazine feed onto your ground or table, whatever you're using. But that's it. Colt 25 runs for about a little under $20. Slide release there, 180 FPS-ish out of the box. This one, because the spring's a little old, is probably in the low ones. But it's a nice gun, you know. I mean, people will say that it's too low of an FPS, but the thing is, it's a collector gun. It's not a war gun, you know. It's a really high-quality collector piece, not for war. This plastic is really nice. It almost looks like glass, the way they've done it. It has, you can't really see it in the camera, but it almost has a golden glow, the way the glass is. It's got a gold to it, that plastic. But it's really nice, you know. It's a really cool gun. I'd recommend this if you're into Colt or, you know, collectibles, memorabilia from Colt. This is a fun little gun to play with. I love that trigger guard. It's really shiny, as you can see there. Metal trigger. Not much metal on the gun, but it is, like I said, very high quality. It's comfortable in your hands. You know, very accessible. The one thing I would recommend this gun for, if you want to use it in any kind of a combat scenario, is friends spending the night. I've used this on friends before. They'll come over and you're messing around and you pull it out of your, you know, blanket or your robe and kind of shoot them. Because it doesn't hurt too bad, but it'll make your point, you know what I mean? So there it is, guys. Colt 25. Really fun gun. A lot of history to the company. I had a 45 a while ago. I traded for some ammunition for the air rifles, specialty ammunition. So we don't have the 45, but we do have the 25. So there it is. Colt 25 spring airsoft pistol, made in the Philippines. Really nice. I guess that's it. Comes with 2 mags, 500 rounds, about $20. That's the whole shebang. So thanks for watching, and make some new videos here pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks.